All right, so let's start this broadcast with the big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour. Now, thousands of Imran Khan's supporters gathered in the city of Rawalpindi as the former Pakistani Prime Minister made his very first appearance in public after having survived the assassination bid, which Imran Khan has blamed on his successor Shehbaz Sharif. Now, Imran Khan has surprise move announced that his party has decided that they will not be part of the present political establishment and will quit all of the assemblies. And Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf is in power in Punjab, in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and also in Gilgit-Baltistan. Now, addressing a charged group of protesters, Imran Khan said that instead of creating havoc, his party has now decided to walk out of the assemblies. However, Imran Khan has also said that he'll announce the exact date in the next few days as to when he'll take these steps forward.
हमने फैसला किया है कि हम सारी असेंबलियों से निकलने लगे हैं। हम बजाय अपने मुल्क में तोड़फोड़ करें, हम बजाय अपने मुल्क में तबाही मचाएं, इससे बेहतर है कि हम इस करप्ट निजाम से बाहर निकलें।
And heeding the call of Imran Khan, thousands of people, of course, had gathered in Rawalpindi for the resumption of the climax of this protest movement. These images are of Imran Khan's supporters in Rawalpindi, a garrison city that neighbors the capital city of Islamabad and is home to the headquarters of the country's powerful military establishment. The Imran Khan's PTI party is, of course, pressing the government to call a snap election before the parliament's term expires in October next year.
आज मेरी कौम आपके सामने दो रास्ते हैं। जब नमाज में अल्लाह से हम कहते हैं कि अल्लाह, एक ही चीज मांगते हैं अल्लाह से 5 वक्त की नमाज में कि अल्लाह उनके रास्ते पे लगा जिनको तूने नेमतें बख्शी, उनके रास्ते पे ना लगा जो तबाही।
Now, Pakistan's Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah had in fact urged Imran Khan to postpone his protest march to Islamabad, stating that there had been threats of attacks from militant groups. And in the 3rd of November assassination attempt on Imran Khan's life, remember, a gunman had in fact opened fire from close range at the former Prime Minister, who was standing on top of an open container as it was making through its way through a crowded street. Now, the government has said that the assassination attempt was actually the work of a lone wolf individual who has now been taken into custody. The buildings overlooking the site of today's rally were searched overnight while snipers were perched on rooftops, surveying the mostly male supporters who carried the red and green banners of the PTI. Now, since being ousted from power, Imran Khan has staged a series of mass rallies across the country, drawing huge crowds. And Saturday's rally, of course, takes place 2 days after Pakistani government had named a former spy master as the next chief of Pakistan's all-powerful army. All right, now to give us more perspective in terms of what's, of course, unfolding in Pakistan at this moment as Imran Khan has just addressed his supporters, we're being joined by our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik, who's joining us live on this broadcast. Anas, this was a pretty charged speech which Imran Khan just gave to his supporters. He's now also made an interesting comment stating that he will no longer continue with his long march because that may create a lot of chaos. Instead, he says that his party will now resign from all legislatures within Pakistan. What are we to make of this new strategy of Imran Khan?
Well, it's a surprising move. Certainly would have taken the government by surprise, Saleh. It was a huge gathering, a mammoth of a gathering, a charged crowd not far from where I'm standing. You see welcoming banners here in Rawalpindi. Not far from where I'm standing is where Imran Khan's main stage was, and this is where the roads were actually filled. This is where he was. We saw crowds in numbers. I won't go into the numbers naming, but yes, we saw crowds in numbers, particularly because of the fact that this was his first public appearance since the time he was ousted, since the time he had taken those bullets. Now, Imran Khan has said that he would not be taking to the streets of Islamabad and rather be stopping here in Rawalpindi, but he has taken the government by surprise. He says that he will not be part of this parliamentary system, that he does not pose any, he does not have any faith or confidence in it, and therefore he will be submitting resignations. Now, Imran Khan's party is a major stakeholder in Punjab, in the province of Punjab, where I'm standing, not far from Islamabad, and it rules the entire province of KP. So when will these resignations come in? That would be something to watch out. Saleh?
Absolutely, indeed. Now, what is interesting also on us is the fact that the support that Imran Khan had been getting, because it was very evident that Imran Khan seemed to have the masses backing him, especially in the aftermath of him having been ousted from the parliament. But this new strategy where he said that his legislators will all resign from the legislators in Pakistan, how does Imran Khan intend to take his politics forward? Because clearly he wants the elections to be announced to happen as soon as possible. Will this get him what he wants?
But this would really dent the credibility of the Election Commission. But that's what his thought is. Because in case if the Election Commission decides to go for a by-election on such a number of seats, in Punjab it's roughly 160 plus seats on provincial assemblies. In KP it's roughly about 60-70 seats. If they decide to go on by-elections, then that would further strengthen Imran Khan's narrative that this election commission is biased. They do not take into account public considerations, and that what he believes are quote-unquote slaves of the government, raising questions on the impartiality of the election commission. Therefore, this is more of a test for the election commission as well, as and when Imran Khan submits his resignation, whether they go for an en masse elections, for a general election in those particular provinces, or whether they go for by-elections. That would be something really interesting to watch out. But going forward, first and foremost is Imran Khan to submit his resignation or not. That is the bigger question, because previously we've seen that he's been making such announcements, but lesser they have been followed, including the saga of his resignations, en masse resignations from the National Assembly. 7 months down the line, they still keep on hanging. Only some of them have been accepted. Therefore, it will be truly interesting whether or not Imran Khan lets go of the power centers that he has in provinces or not. That is something to be watched out very carefully.
Right. Absolutely indeed. Thank you very much indeed, Anas Malik, for joining us from Rawalpindi and getting us all those insights. This, of course, is a very important story that we'll continue to track very closely here on WION. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.